The governor of Okinawa is on what's essentially a one-man campaign against the US military, the Japanese government, and the White House to stop the construction of a new military base on his island. Governor Takeshi Onaga has the overwhelming backing of the Okinawan people, who in November voted him into office in a landslide on an agenda primarily focused on stopping the base. Marine Corps Air Station Futenma in the city of Ginowan is located in a densely populated area, but some 80% of the island's 1.4 million inhabitants have signaled they're against the plan to move it to Henoko Bay. So Onaga has taken it upon himself to travel to the US looking for support against the base, despite the fact that he has pretty limited power to stop the base himself. That's because Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, who's been pushing for more military collaboration between Japan and the US, has steadfastly supported US bases. So what can Onaga really achieve? Well, he's already brought a lot of attention to his cause and even some congressional support. On a visit to Hawaii last week, Onaga said he'd gotten Hawaii Senator Brian Schatz's backing to stop the Henoko base, and now Onaga's on his way to DC. But as the Washington Post reports, Onaga said he's waiting to hear back from the State and Defense Departments on his requests to meet the relevant assistant secretaries, but analysts say it's unlikely he will meet with anyone more senior than a desk officer. For its part, the Pentagon has publicly aimed to reduce the impact of its bases in Okinawa, although the construction of the Henoko base would involve reclaiming land in the bay, which environmentalists say could threaten Japan's last dugong population. Still, the anger over Henoko has less to do with the dugongs and more with the sentiment that Okinawans carry a disproportionate amount of the US military burden. Around 2/3 of the military's bases in Japan are based in Okinawa, despite the fact the island makes up just 0.6% of Japan's total area. Incidents of sexual assault, drunk driving, and helicopter crashes associated with the bases have raised animosity among Okinawans for decades. Onaga's tour of the US is scheduled to end Thursday. For Newsy, I'm Sebastián Martínez.